Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Nicki spills some more tea on stage amid alleged breakup rumors between her and Këññy, and possibly be a feature on a new Mäłë collaboration. Okay? So basically, Nicki Minaj performed at Copenhagen. And when she performed Nicki Hendrix, which is probably one of her favorite songs to perform, she said this on stage.
The most important line that I wrote in this song right here was, "Baby, did you think there were a million me's? There's only one you." And that's where they at. The people who you were in love with and they treat you shit, they thought that they'd go around and find a million yous. And right now, they're still looking.
Now, some fans felt like Nicki looked sad on stage and she looked like she was about to cry during that part of her performance. Probably not the whole performance, but that part of the performance, since she was performing Nicki Hendrix. So fans are still believing that, Nicki and Këññy are done. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I went to see Nicki on tour, and she usually give a speech during the Nicki Hendrix performance, and sometimes during Let Me Calm Down, she'll give a speech. But it do seem like she a little bit more emotional during these last recent speeches that she's given during those two songs, from what I've seen. To me, Nicki Minaj is so loyal sometimes that she get the short end of the stick. It's like she will do anything for a person, but it don't seem like she get the same love back. It don't matter whether it's a relationship with a female rapper, with her peers, or even in a romantic relationship. I feel like Nicki Minaj is more ride or die for the people that she's cool with or that she has a romantic relationship with. And people are just not as loyal to her as she is to them. That's what it seems like. But hopefully, everything is okay with Nicki, and, we just got to pray for her. And hopefully her team keeps her spirits high, okay? And, keep her in a positive environment. Now, moving on from that, D0JA, he is a male rapper. I don't think he's super mainstream, but he does have somewhat of a buzz. Has recently started following Nicki Minaj on Instagram ahead of his sophomore album dropping, and a lot of fans are speculating that Nicki Minaj and him could be dropping a collaboration. Let me know if his music is good, because I don't think I ever listened to him ever in life, okay? But I know that he cool with Lil Baby and them, so maybe, his connections were able to get him on a track with Nicki Minaj. But I don't know if I really would care about this type of collaboration. No shade. I just not familiar with D0JA. I'm not saying that he's a bad artist or anything like that. But I don't know if the general public really gonna care either. You know what I'm saying? Because fans are fickle. So people care one week, then the following week they forget about a whole song and pretend like it don't exist. So we'll see what happens. But if it happens, it happens. If it don't, I still really won't care. Now, moving on from that, Eminem joins D0JA as the second artist in history to have a rap song go #1 on Billboard Global US chart. The Town is Dead went #1 on Billboard Global chart, and Houdini went #1 on the Payola Global chart. So let me know how y'all feel about that. People are calling them goats. Doja Cat is not the greatest of all time. Eminem, he's up there. Doja Cat, not so much. But low key, I would not mind if Doja and Eminem did a track together. That would be fire. Or Doja and Kung Fu Kenny, because I heard Doja Cat's team want her to work with Kung Fu Kenny. But I don't know if Kung Fu Kenny will work with Doja Cat. Is she considered a colonizer, just like Champagne Thickums? It's going to be very interesting, because he did embrace her at the Grammys. They took pictures and stuff like that, But I don't know if he would actually work with Doja Cat, But I feel like if you can work with the chart-obsessed racist, you can work with Doja Cat. No shade. So let me know how y'all feel about it. Congratulations to the white king of rap and Doja Badu. Oh my goodness. Look at Botchin' Bitter getting her goons for one of Off the Cheat's mistresses. Okay? So Bianca, who used to be on Love and Hip Hop, I don't know if she made the chicken noodle soup song, but she used to be on Love and Hip Hop. She was on this podcast with Selena Powell, who smashed Off the Cheat. She allegedly lied and said that she was having Off the Cheat's baby, a few years back. And basically, Bianca, Botchin' Bitter's friend, punched Selena and said, keep Botchin' Bitter's name out your mouth. And Botchin' Bitter responded on social media.
I heard you was talking about Cardi, and I was like, I'm not with that shit. Cardi's my friend. Don't say nothing about Cardi B, or I'ma slap out you again. And I just found out about that Cardi B shit that she said, bitch. Like, I know what you do.
First of all, Cardi, that's my bitch.
My bitch.
But you ever
Who, Cardi?
play on her?
And I apologize. My kids go to party with Cardi's B kids. Cardi B is my friend.
Cardi B is my friend.
Wait, for the people that don't know, what happened with Cardi? What happened?
I don't know. We're not gonna talk on. Don't speak on Cardi. I'm gonna f you up. Don't speak on Cardi.
Now, Botchin' Bitter responded to these threats by her lapdogs to Selena Powell by posting a Mr. Brown meme, and said, period, See, this is why Botchin' Bitter will be receiving Donkey of the Day. You just was talking about suing Bia. But now you sent your lapdog goons, Tweedledee and Tweedleduh, who won't do anything. If they really were about that life, they would have swung, but they didn't do that. But with that being said, you were just talking about suing Bia, but now you're okay with your friends threatening a mistress that sleep with everybody in the industry, not just Off the Cheat? That's my thing. This is why I can't take Botchin' Bitter seriously. She'll send goons or her friends, but then want to cry and play victim on Instagram Live. See, this is why I can't take her seriously. This is why, unfortunately, Botchin' Bitter, you're receiving Donkey of the Day. Are you a thug? Are you a gangster? Or are you a victim? You can't be both. Are you a thug? Or are you a victim? Because you try to play both sides. Now, Megan Thee Stallion gets put on blast by a designer who is claiming that Megan Thee Stallion's tour outfits are similar to his designs. Now, designer Jolson accuses Megan Thee Stallion's team of knocking off his designs. When I see my designs getting knocked off without the proper credit, it is crushing to my heart, soul, and motivation. And then he said, do y'all think that they knocked my designs off? He continued, I prefer to say being paid for your creativity is the highest form of dignity. For the last 20 years, I've been working on my art day and night. I've sacrificed, suffered, and gone through the roller coaster of emotions to build my career as a professional artist. Looking back, it's hard to imagine what I've gone through. There are things that take me an hour to do, like creating an original fashion design sketch, or 3 days, like building a custom dress. But these quick turnarounds are results of 10,000 hours of hard work and sacrificing short-term gains for long-term success. So when I send over sketches or work designs, I do so with great vulnerability. My creativity is my intellectual property, and my work is my blood, sweat, and tears from over my life. Unfortunately, the industry lacks integrity and creativity and survives by sucking the blood from the most creative and vulnerable. When I see my designs getting knocked off without the proper credit, it's crushing to my heart, soul, and motivation. The challenge is that stylists and designers always claim coincidences, and sometimes it probably is, but sometimes they are lying. I share this because I made an original sketch for Megan Thee Stallion. Then I see her wearing this outfit for her tour. Then I was sent the other design that claims to be a coincidence. Interesting. So basically he said that Megan Thee Stallion's team reached out, I guess wanted him to design some stuff for her tour, okay? And, he sent some sketches to Megan Thee Stallion's team, and instead of using his designs, she probably found a cheaper designer, okay, that could do what he did, and basically took his sketches and made them come to life. That's basically what I'm getting, okay? Because he said that, Megan Thee Stallion's team reached out. But that's all great and fine and dandy, but is you going to go to court or not, okay? Because Instagram can't help you. Megan has this sympathy train behind her, so there's really no point of you speaking out against Megan Thee Stallion. It's stupid because she got the sympathy train behind her. People are caping for Megan Thee Stallion. Some just do it to spite Ckiminaj, but people are feeling bad for Megan, okay? So it's either you take her to court, like, her photographer did, Emilio, or keep quiet, okay? Because venting on social media ain't gonna help. It's not gonna sway the general public. They're gonna side with her, so you might as well just take her to court and see if you can get a coin from Devil Nation. Okay? Now, moving on to Queen Bee. So it has been reported by chart data that the Metacritic's best albums of 2024 was Brat by Charlie XCX at 94. And number 2 came in with Cowboy Carter by Queen Bee at 91. Okay? Let me know how y'all feel about that. I didn't even listen to Charlie's album, okay? So let me know if you guys liked it, if it's any good. But Cowboy Carter was a good album. I always say this. It was a good album for, her putting out a country album. I thought she did a good job. But to me, Cowboy Carter doesn't have replay value. And you can tell. Nobody's really talking about the album anymore, and it came out like 3 months ago. So it doesn't have any longevity. I know Queen Bee is supposed to be going on tour soon, so maybe that will help give it some longevity, but I doubt it. Okay, I think Renaissance was a better album than Cowboy Carter, in my opinion. No shade. But if we're talking about who's going to win Album of the Year at Skimmys, I think Queen Bee has a better chance of winning Album of the Year at the Skimmys. It's going to be Queen Bee. She's going to win over Charlie XCX. But I don't think she could win over Billie or Ariana Grande. Well, actually, no, I think she can win over Ariana Grande, but not Billie. Billie in the chart obsessed races, those are her 2 biggest competitions for 2024. No shade. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, Botchin' Bitter announced that she has a trick up her sleeve for Bia, and that she is coming with a diss track, but unfortunately, her label Titanic Records don't want her to drop it.
I want to drop something on Thursday, but they're telling me not to drop it. Should I drop it? Should I leak it? Huh? I don't know. It's very mean. Very, very mean. So then, Quay. Complex said, yeah, you want me to drop it because it's messy. Complex, you messy. You messy, messy, messy. Fishy.
So let me know how y'all feel about that. It looks like Botchin' Bitter is still on Bia's head top, and she finna send some bars. I think that Titanic probably didn't approve it because they want Partisan Fontaine to write the bars. And the bars probably mid. That's my theory, because she said her label don't want her to drop it. That means that they probably think it's trash. And they would prefer if she gets something written by Partisan Fontaine. Okay? So maybe she went to the booth on her own and conjured something up. She said it's very mean. It's very messy. But I think Botch and Bitter should leak it. Put it out anyway, so we can see what she's talking about. I mean, you can't say subliminal threats and say, oh, we got tea on you and we got receipts and not put nothing out. Okay, that's false advertising. Put out the receipts so we can prove if you're lying or not. Okay, because you say you had all this tea on Bia, so you need to put it out. Now, Sabrina is topping the charts. Sabrina's Espresso remains at number 1 on the global Payola chart. With 11 million streams, it's now spent 22 days at number 1. Also, Sabrina Carpenter's Please, Please, Please is now challenging for a number 1 debut on this week's Hot 100 chart. It would mark her first number 1 hit. No wonder, the chart-obsessed racists had to release new vinyls this week, because Sabrina Carpenter and Charlie XCX are topping the charts. So, she had to sabotage them. But with that being said, I don't really care for the Please, Please, Please record. Espresso is a better song in my opinion. But it seems as though Sabrina is coming in hot, okay? And she is dominating the charts with these 2 records. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I don't really care for either record, but I do like Espresso a little bit more than I like Please, Please, Please. So let me know how y'all feel about it. Now, we definitely got to talk about Victoria Monet. She killed the All Right music video, okay? She had looks, choreography. She paid homage to Janet Jackson. Some fans feel like she was paying homage to Michael, but she was paying homage to the Jackson family, okay? You can definitely tell she was giving them their props, okay? Now, with that being said, though, I do feel like All Right, it's an old song, that came out when her album came out last year. No shade. And I'm not saying it doesn't deserve to get a push, but I'm saying that this song should have been a single. I mean, All My Mama came out last year too. Like, what was the holdup? And then on top of that, I noticed that she probably took Normani's budget because she getting more promotion and a push than Normani. And Normani got an album coming out. So I do feel like that's interesting. Now, moving on to Walmart Beyonce, of course, she had to put out a few different snippets the week Normani is putting out an album because, she's a little bit jelly. And so she put out these snippets to distract people from the fact that Normani is putting out an album. Let's listen to the snippets.
Like a structure, make it flexible. I think it's to get next year. I know really there's no redemption. They cannot make an exception. For body from another dimension. So give me everything and then some.
Now, let me know what y'all think about these 3 snippets. All these 3 snippets were trash to me. I'm like, goodness gracious, she came right ahead to save her life. And then on top of that, did she try to sound like Thames or Tyla in the 3rd snippet? That was very interesting. It was giving broke down Tyla, on the 3rd snippet for me. But all these songs are not hits. They're trash, all of them, okay? Strawberry Lemonade, trash. The second one, trash. The third one was trash too. Walmart Beyonce just needs to hang it up, okay? No shade, she just can't write a hit song. I'm convinced. The writers are trash. I don't even blame Walmart Beyonce. I just blame Queen B for not giving her good writers. Why Queen B took all the good writers and gave Beyonce the sucky ones. Because she can't write a hit to save her life. And nobody could write Beyonce a hit to save her life. She needed to work with the same, writers like an Ariana Grande, Queen Bee, if she wants to hit. And I know she worked with a few of them in the past, but, they worked on Have Mercy and that was about it. And Have Mercy was okay to me. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I got some hot tea on Patreon, especially on Onika and Kenny. Link will be in the description, and have a great day.